What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. Today I'm here to talk about The Commuter with Liam Neeson. So the basic story of this movie is that there's this guy played by Liam Neeson, obviously. He's in the same routine for 10 years. You know, he wakes up at 6 o'clock, kisses his, wife and son goodbye, takes the train to work, does his insurance job, comes home. It's just like routine. And the opening credits kind of, establish that fact in a very heavy-handed way that this guy's life is the same every single day, except that on this particular day, he goes to work and he loses his job. And because his son's about to go to college, he and his wife are mortgaged to the hilt. They have nothing to fall back on. This is obviously a very devastating situation for him. He's 60 years old. Starting over is not really a big option for him at this point. So he doesn't tell his wife. He just takes the train home, and then some unusual things begin to happen. As seen in the trailer, a woman says, "Hey, if you can find the person on this train who doesn't belong, we'll give you $100,000 in cash." And that's the premise of the movie: is he going to do it? Does he find the person? What are the implications of his actions? I feel like this movie is going to fall into three categories for people. There are going to be people who absolutely love it because it's Liam Neeson, old man badass, kicking ass, taking names. It's a big, action movie. Some people are going to love that. Some people are going to hate it because it makes no sense whatsoever. It makes no attempts to even make the slightest bit of common sense or to have the plot make sense. It's got crazy tonal shifts. Some people will hate that because they came in wanting a traditional movie, and instead they got this wild, out of control action thriller. Then there will be people like me who love the movie because it doesn't make any sense, and there are wild tonal shifts, and it's just this wild, hot mess, basically. I admire the movie for just absolutely throwing logic and common sense out the window. As he tries to find the person on this train, I won't give any spoilers, but he does some very unusual things that, especially in our modern society, would immediately be suspicious and would probably get you kicked off the train. And it kind of happens over and over again, and everybody just kind of like immediately hates him and suspects him, but then immediately forgives him and forgets about it. So it doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but it's funny. It's like in the room, whenever they're on the rooftop and Mark almost throws Peter off the roof, but then they immediately shake hands and he's forgiven for attempting to murder him. That's what happens in this movie over and over and over again. It is absolutely hilarious if you appreciate that kind of stuff. If you can't appreciate logic gaps and crazy character motivations and just red herring on top of red herring on top of crazy twist on top of crazy twist to the point of fatigue, then you are probably not going to like this movie. Liam Neeson is fine in it. It's basically the same role he's played a million times. The old man who, looks like he's just a normal dude, but all of a sudden, surprise, he's got a full set of, spec ops skills. Aside from that, it's just kind of a basic action thriller that, doesn't try to make any sense. It just wants to do a big bombastic movie, and let Liam Neeson do what he does best. And that's kind of the movie. I'm kind of torn on recommending it because, not every... I know it's just kind of a hard one to recommend. If you like crazy movies, and you can kind of shut your brain off, or you just have that special appreciation for, bold, nonsensical cinema, then I think you would probably like The Commuter. But if you want, a well-written, well-executed, tight thriller, this is probably not for you. I had a blast with the movie, though, but I'm able to appreciate the things that some people would find it, to be terrible, which I still think they're terrible, but I just love the fact that they're terrible. So I like the movie. I'm definitely glad I got to see it at the theater. If you like Liam Neeson, if you like action, crazy, over-the-top action or thrillers, definitely give it a shot. That's my review of The Commuter. I hope you liked it. If you do, please drop a sub for me. I would greatly appreciate it. It's free. It's a direct way to help me out and help me to continue to make cool content and wear cool t-shirts with a Little Mermaid on them. I'm also on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch at MarkFusion. I'm also on Letterboxd if you want to follow me there, MarkFusion. You can also check out my full write-up of The Commuter at markfusion.com, as well as hundreds upon hundreds of other movie reviews there. I post new ones every single day, 7 days a week. I really appreciate you watching these videos. Seriously, I really do greatly appreciate it. I'm not just saying that. Thank you so much for watching this one, and hopefully I'll see you soon.